free not to, unless you know somebody's going to come in and make noise or whatever. Okay. So let's start in child's pose. Bring your knees a little bit wider, bring your big toes to touch, extend your arms out in front of you, spread your fingers wide. Spread your fingers, but bend your elbows to relax your arms, bring your forehead down. Focus on the back of your neck here for a moment and creating length rather than compression. So we want to drop the shoulders back rather than the shoulders reaching forward, right? Because that's going to compress into the sides of the neck. So let the elbows soften and slide the shoulders back to create some more length along the sides of the neck. And really nestle your bum back towards your heels. But spread your fingers, activate your hands, press down into the pads of your fingers. And then slow the breath right down. And for this practice, it's a crazy notion and it's hard to do. But can we start again? Can we start from where we are? Rather than taking with us all of these truths that we've told ourselves. Can we start now as if we know nothing? Not just about yoga, but as if we know nothing about ourselves. When we let ourselves begin to learn, to observe, to see who we really are rather than who we've always thought we were. Tap into your practice breath, whatever that is, whether it's your ujjayi breath or it's your slow and mindful breath in and out through the nose. Take another breath. And then walk your hands back in towards your knees. Bring your knees in. Tuck your toes under and lift your knees, and let's come into a forward fold. So take your feet almost as wide as your mat there. Stay at the back of your mat for now, or at least towards the back edge of your mat. Relax the crown of your head down. Close your eyes. Get heavy in your head now. So you'll feel your shoulders now starting to get heavy and drop down towards your mat. So your shoulders now start to go in the direction of your ears. Now can you gently lift your shoulders up away from your ears? So you feel a little engagement in your shoulder girdle, but nothing aggressive there. And then relax your shoulders. Feel the shoulders drop down towards your ears. So really, really subtle movement here. So now lift the shoulders up away from the ears. And then drop the shoulders down. And do that one more time with the shoulders up. And then drop the shoulders down. Grab onto opposite elbows and take a sway side to side. And then come to center, relax your arms, straighten your legs, and inhale, come up into your Ardha Uttanasana, your flat back and straight legs, maybe fingertips or hands on the shin. Now slide the shoulders down the back. And then fold again, let your knees soften as necessary. And then inhale, rise all the way up, take your arms all the way up to the sky. Urdhva Hastasana Ucha. And then take your arms down by your sides. Come into Tadasana. Keep your eyes closed if you can, or feel free to allow the eyes to blink open and gaze softly. Drop the shoulders down away from the ears. Turn the palms to face forward. Take a deep breath in, reach your arms to the sky. And then as you exhale, fold forward, coming down, softening the knees as necessary. And then inhale, rise up halfway, lengthening. And then exhale, walk your hands forward into downward facing dog. Spread the fingers wide. Push the front of your mat forward, take the bum back. So feel your weight shift back into your heels. Even if the heels don't touch down, the heels should drop down a little bit as you shift your weight back. Relax your head. Now, notice your shoulders here. Notice if the shoulders are moving toward your ears or if they're moving away from the ears. So see if you can plug your shoulder blades down your back, moving your shoulders away from your ears. And you can go into a pedal here, or you can hang in stillness. You can have the knees a little bit bent here. Take another breath. And then as you exhale, walk the hands all the way back into your forward fold. And then inhale, halfway lengthening. Slide the shoulders down the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, take your arms up to the sky. Shoulders down away from the ears. And as you exhale, go all the way back down. Fold. Inhale, rise up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, walk the hands forward. Come up onto the balls of the feet, and then press the hands into the mat, press forward to move back into the heels. Take another breath there. Exhale it out. Inhale, come to plank. Scooch your feet back a little bit, press your heels back, take a breath in. And then exhale, press it back, downward facing dog, and keep exhaling as you walk your hands back into your forward fold. Inhale, rise up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, take your arms to the sky. And exhale all the way back down. Fold. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, walk the hands forward. Downward facing dog. Press back, sink the heels towards the mat. Inhale, come forward to plank. Scoot your feet back if you need to. Press your heels back behind you. Shoulders back away from the ears. Inhale. And then exhale, chaturanga. Let's come all the way down to the belly. Feel free to bring the knees down if you need. Point your toes. Press the tops of your feet down. Hug the elbows in, roll the shoulders back as you rise up for cobra. Stay as low as you like. And then exhale, lower down. Tuck the toes. Keep exhaling as you press back, downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale, walk it back. Forward fold. Inhale, rise up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale all the way back down. Fold. Inhale, rise halfway, lengthen. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hands come forward, weight presses back. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. point the toes, inhale, cobra, roll the shoulders back, hug the elbows in. Exhale, tuck the toes, press it back. Downward facing dog. Keep exhaling as you walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale, rise up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, take your arms to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana, shoulders down. Exhale all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise halfway, lengthen. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press it back. Inhale, come to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. You want to come to an upward facing dog. Now stopping in your chaturanga, flipping your feet, straightening your arms. You can do that. Otherwise, go to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Keep exhaling as you walk your hands back. Forward fold. Release the head and the neck. Inhale, rise up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, take your arms to the sky. And exhale all the way back down. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press it back. Inhale, come to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Slow exhale. Keep exhaling as you walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Stay with the breath. Inhale, rise up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Take your arms to the sky, shoulders down. And exhale all the way back down. Inhale, rise up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now, spread the fingers, press it back into your down dog. Now, bring your feet together so that your big toes are touching. Take an inhale, extend your right leg up, and let's lift it all the way up. So let the right hip open out to the right. Flex the right foot. Keep the right leg straight, but let the hip lift. So your right hip point is lifting up towards the ceiling. The right toes are facing out towards the right, but turn your right armpit down. So you're lifting the right hip, but turning the right armpit down. Sink the left heel, lift the right leg a little higher. Then level off the hips. You're going to turn the right hip point down towards the mat. Inhale, extend the right leg back. And as you exhale, bring the knee into the nose. Shift forward onto the ball of the left foot, round through the back body, and step the right foot between the hands. Bring your hands forward a little bit. So now they come in front of your right foot, still as wide as your shoulders, but in front of your right foot. Then shift your weight into your right foot and extend your left leg straight back behind you. Your right leg here can straighten or be a little bit bent, but the left leg super straight. Point the left toes and lift the left hip. So you're keeping both of your hands down, but lift the left hip up again. Now turning your left hip point up towards the sky. So your left knee turns out to the left. Make sure your hands are down, your shoulders are facing down. Take another breath. Then level off the left hip again. So you're turning the left hip point back down. Then the right knee, step the left foot all the way back. Slide your hands back in line with your right foot and step back downward facing dog. Inhale, come to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, your variation. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your feet together, big toe extension. So we're going to inhale, lift the left leg back, flex the foot on the left, flex the left foot, lift the left hip point up towards the ceiling. Turn the left knee, the left toes, the left thigh out to the left. Sink the right heel down. Now your left armpit's going to try and lift here. Your chest is going to turn out to the left. Turn your chest down, but try not to let the left hip turn down. So left hip is still facing up as your chest turns down, left armpit turns down. Breathe. Press it back. Keep pressing the front of your mat forward. Another breath. Now level off the left hip, turn it down, extend the leg back, inhale. Exhale, knee into the nose, come to the right, the ball of the right foot, round through the back body, and then step the left foot forward between the hands. Hands come forward to the left foot, shift the weight into the left foot, and extend the right leg straight back. Remember, the left knee can be bent or a little bit, bent or straight. Now lift that right hip up, stack the right hip over the left. Point the right toes, turn the right knee and the right thigh out to the right, but both hands are still down and your chest is facing down. So you might feel your right shoulder lift up there, but turn the right shoulder down towards the mat. Keep lifting the right leg higher. Now turn the right hip point down, bend into the left knee, step the right foot all the way back, slide the hands back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, your back bend variation. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Hold there. Inhale, rise up halfway, lengthen. Shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, take your arms to the sky. And exhale all the way back down, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feet together. Inhale, lift the right leg up towards the sky. Same thing again, keep the right leg straight for now. This time, point the toes, keep the right hip lifting as the left heel is sinking. Now think about your inner left thigh there, right? Rather than moving back behind you towards the left side of the mat, we want to pull that inner left groin towards the right side of the mat. Keep lifting the right leg up. Now bend the right knee and let the right heel fall towards the bum. Turn the right knee up towards the sky. Sink the left heel down. Keep that inner left groin wrapping to the right side of your mat. Turn the right armpit down. So we're twisting from the navel here rather than the shoulders. Now extend the right leg back as you level off the right hip. So the right hip point turns down. Come forward into your core plank, round the back body, come to the ball of the left foot and step the right foot forward between the hands. Walk your hands forward, shift your weight forward into the right foot, extend the left leg back. Once again, we're gonna lift that left hip up. So the left hip is lifting up towards the sky. The thigh is turning out to the left. Now flex the left foot, turn the left toes out to the left. Now that inner right groin, same thing as before. Now we're pulling the inner right groin in towards the left side of your mat, right? Rather than the right bum going back behind you, you're coming forward in towards the left side of your mat. Now bend your left knee. Keep your hands down. Bend your left knee. Lift that left knee up. Turn your chest down. So make sure we're twisting from the navel, not the shoulders. Take another breath. Then level off that left hip. So extend it back behind you. Turn the left hip point down. Bend into the right knee. Step the left foot back. Slide the hands back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, come to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra variation. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feet together. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. So left hip lifts. Right inner thigh pulling in towards the long left edge of your mat. Keep lifting the left leg up, point the toes. Then bend the left knee, turn the left knee up towards the sky. Keep wrapping that inner right groin into the left as you lift the left knee up. Turn the left armpit down. Sink the right heel. Then inhale, extend the left leg straight back behind you. Exhale, knee into the nose, core plank, round, come to the right ball of the foot, step the left foot forward. Hands come forward to the left foot, shift the weight into the left leg, right leg extends back. Then lift that right hip point, keep your hands down, even if you're on your fingers. Lift that right hip up towards the sky. Bend the right knee, turn the knee up towards the sky. That left inner groin is wrapping in now towards the right long edge of your mat. Chest faces down. And then level it up. Bend the left knee, step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, walk your hands back. Fold. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, take your arms to the sky. And exhale, go all the way back down. Inhale, rise up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring the feet together, feet to touch. Inhale, extend the right leg up. You know where we're going. We're gonna lift it high. We're gonna turn the right hip point to the sky. Wrap the inner left groin to the right. Bend the right knee, lift up. Sink that left heel down. Keep lifting the right knee up. Turn the right armpit down. And then inhale, extend the right leg, turn the right hip point down. Exhale into the nose, core plank round, and then step the right foot between the hands. Hands come forward, weight shifts forward into the right foot. Lift that left hip, turn the left hip point to the sky. Bend the left knee. Now this time, we're gonna plant that right hand down. Take the left hand, go to the inside, the inner arch, so the big toe side of your left foot. Grab a hold. If you can't reach it, grab your legging instead. Hold on. Then lift that left hip and knee up. Turn your chest out to the left this time as well. And kick that left foot up into your hand, lifting your left knee up towards the sky. No. One more breath. Left hand down, step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Feet together. Left leg, inhale it to the sky. Lift it up, lift that hip up. Bend the knee, turn the knee to the sky, wrap that right hip in. Shoulders turn down, left knee keeps lifting. And then level off. Inhale, extend the left leg back, turn the left hip down. Exhale, core plank, knee to the nose, round and step. Hands come forward, shift the weight into the left foot, lift up. Right hip lifts, turns out to the right. Bend the right knee, lift the right knee up. Plant the left hand. Take your right hand, grab the inner arch of your right foot. Kick the right foot into the hand as you lift the right knee up to the sky. Your right shoulder is lifting, your chest is turning to the right. If that right knee as high as you can, keep wrapping the inner left thigh in. Take another breath. Then right hand down, right foot back, hands come back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, come to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Keep breathing out as you walk it back, forward fold. Relax the head. Inhale, rise up, halfway lengthen. And exhale, fold. Grab onto opposite elbows. Take a sway side and side. And come back to center, relax your arms, and inhale. Bring yourself all the way up, take your arms to the sky. And exhale, arms down by your sides. Tadasana. Give your shoulders a big roll back. Root down through your legs. Slow your breath. Slow it right down. Think about what you learned when you started from this place of new, where all these truths that you walk around with haven't come with you into this practice. You started from scratch. What have you learned about yourself? How do you react? How does it feel when you are pushed? How does it feel when you don't feel pushed? Take a deep breath in. And sigh it out. Open your eyes. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. And exhale, fold. Release the head down. Walk your feet as wide as your mat. Get really heavy in the head. Now turn your toes out and take your bum down. Bring your hands to your heart. Malasana. Use your elbows to push your knees nice and wide. Chest up so we're not rounding here. Really pushing those knees wide. Don't let the knees dipping in because we want to feel some sensation in the inner groins. You might have a lot. You might not have a lot depending on how much space you have. And then bring your hands back down, parallel your feet, keep them as wide as your mat, and lift your hips to fold again. Relax. Inhale, lengthen, rise up halfway. Keep your hands down if you can. Maybe on the fingertips if the hands can stay flat and you can get a flat back, try that. Exhale, fold. Drop all the way down, getting as long through the upper body as possible there. Then turn the toes back out, take the bum down again. Hands to the heart, elbows push the knees out wide, chest lifting. And then hands come back down. Feet go parallel, and once again, lift the hips and fold. Drop down with the upper body, so get really heavy there. Lift the sitting bones up. Inhale, rise up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Okay, one more time. Let's squat down, turn the toes out, sink the bum down low. Now this time, bring your hands down, spread your fingers wide. We're not going where you might think we're going. So remember, you know nothing, you're starting from scratch. So hands down. We're gonna start to bring the weight forward. I don't want you to lift your feet here. I just want your knees to go wide so we deepen the stretch into the inner groin while bringing some extra weight into the hands. So make sure your fingers are spread wide. So almost like you were gonna come into a froggy-like pose, except we're gonna keep the feet down. Even if you bring some more weight to the hands, which we're gonna do, just let the knees go really wide there as you shift some weight forward. And you can shift in and out of it. Feel the elbows as they push the knees wide. You can bend your elbows there, creating a little shelf there for your inner thighs. One more time, let's come forward. And then again, let's lift the bum up, parallel the feet, and relax the head down. Heavy through the upper body. Now, let's bring the feet just a little bit, not as hips, but not as, bring them in a little bit. And bend knees, and you're gonna bring your hands between your feet and then bring your hands behind you. So they've gone between your legs and then behind you. And we're gonna cup the heels. So your hands are flat on the mat, but you've got your 4 fingers on the outside of your heel, and then your thumb is on the inside of your heel, but your hands are flat on the mat, okay? So now we're sitting down, so you can sit your bum down on your legs here and just hang out, see how this feels. So you're kind of in a squat, but you've got some weight in your hands here. Just put your hands behind your heels. Just see how that feels. Shift the weight around a little bit, side to side, forward and back. And then stay here. Squeeze your knees in towards your arms. So really squeeze your legs in. And then release your hands, come back into a fold, lift your bum. Make fists with your hands and circle out your wrists. And relax your arms. Okay, now again, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to bend the knees a little bit, take the hands back behind you, bend the knees more so that you can bring the hands flat, again, surrounding your heel with your index finger and your thumb. Now, hug your legs in towards each other, so knees are hugging in towards the arms. Now, walk your feet together if you can. See if you can bring your feet together. Feet are still down. But now you've got quite a lot of weight in your hands, because as your feet come closer together, you take some weight out of your feet. But keep your shoulders, so your upper body coming forward here. If you sit up too high, you're going to fall back. Okay, so keep the weight coming forward. And then release, walk the feet back, lift the bum, and fold. Relax the head. Again, circle out the wrists. Relax the head. All right, we're going one more time. So we're gonna come down, bring your hands back behind you, cup your heels. Hands flat, spread the fingers, sit the bum down, walk the feet together. Now this time, maybe you can cross one foot over the other and maybe catch a little balance there. If you can get your ankle, if you can cross your feet, keeping the weight shifting forward, you might find you wind up in your hands. Hug the legs in towards the arms. One more breath. And then release. And then fold. Last time. Deep breath in. Let it go. And then let's walk the hands forward. Coming to down facing dog. Send the heels back. Push the front of the mat forward. Take a deep breath. Sigh it out. Let it go. And then let's walk the hands and the feet together. Cross the ankles. And come to sit. Okay. So let's sit with the ankles crossed here. Whichever one you have in front is fine. Just make a note because we'll do both sides. So just notice which one you have in front there. And we'll sit up nice and tall. Take your hands just behind you there. Press down to lengthen and lift through the chest and the spine. Drop the shoulders down. Slow the breath. Observe. And maybe bring your hands forward. Maybe you start to fold a little bit here. If that gets a little bit too much, just keep your hands back behind you. Maybe you're on the forearms, maybe you walk your hands all the way out. And then walk your hands back in. And we'll switch to crossing of the legs. And then the other ankle in the front. Bring your hands back behind you. Press down, sit up nice and tall. Listen to the sound of your breath. Let the sound of your breath quiet the other noises. And then if you'd like to walk your hands forward and fold, you can do that. Otherwise, you can stay where you are. And then let's come back, walk your hands back. Extend your legs. Come down onto your back. Bring your hands behind your head. So interlace your hands behind your head. Open your elbows out wide. Bring your shoulder blades down your back. Bring your knees as wide as your mat. Knock your knees to the right. And bring your knees back to center. Keep your feet wide, drop your knees to the left. And bring your knees back to center. Bring your right knee up into your chest and then your left. Knock your knees together now over to the right to twist. Try to keep your elbows flat on the mat, so we don't want to let the left elbow lift up there. Maybe extend your legs, see how that feels, or you can put them down. But keep that left shoulder and elbow back. So bring your knees back to center. Let them fall to the left. Again, keep the elbows and the shoulders flat on the mats. Keep that right shoulder back. You can extend your legs or keep them bent. When they come back to center, bring your soles of your feet together. If your hands are still okay behind your head, keep them behind your head. But if they're starting to bother you at all, then just bring your hands a little bit wider than your head if that's more comfortable. Keep your elbows in that same shape. Rest the backs of your shoulders on the mat, elbows on the mat. Soften the belly. Release any tension that you're holding onto in the neck there. And then let's relax the hands. So let the back of your head rest back. Release your arms down, shoulders down. Bring your hands to rest on your body. And you can keep your legs as they are for Shavasana, or you can extend your legs out, letting your feet flop out. Legs about as wide as your hips or a little wider. Eyes closed if they aren't already, and letting yourself soak up this knowledge, this new knowledge, these observances. Noticing what feels true, what used to feel true. Start to come back. And letting the breath get deeper. And if your legs are still bent, slowly extend your legs. Take your arms overhead. And stretch big and long. And bend your knees. And roll to your side. And come up to sit. Thank you guys. Namaste.
Thank you. Namaste. Thank you. That was amazing.
Good, I'm so glad.
Oh,